Hey everyone, it's Types. Welcome back to Meta Monday, a new series I'm starting where I'm going to talk about the meta on Mondays. Actually, it's probably not Mondays, and I talk about the meta other times. I don't know. I just needed some catchy title or something. Anyway, tell me if you want more of me talking about the meta. If you want other stuff, comment your video ideas down below. But I decided I want to take a look at the meta again some. I've been also struggling to find a deck to play, so I'm looking for something. And I think the meta is pretty interesting right now. It's not like the craziest, but it's kind of cool. So I'll be looking at the tournaments from the past week, as standard, obviously. I don't know how many I'm going to look at. We'll start with the late nights, though. And I'll be looking at Top Cut, which is kind of interesting. So let's see any like themes we have. I won't necessarily be Top Cut. I don't even know if all these have Top Cut, but and they're not always like shown super well. Anyway, so we got Inteleon Urshifu first up, which is pretty interesting. Wow, this top 8 is all different. Oh no, there's two Snorlax. And they both lost. Okay. So yeah, Inteleon Urshifu, pretty fun deck. Not too much going on here, though. TM Devolution's a nice addition. And Professor Taro scenario, healing. It's kind of like a Dev Cheryl, which is fine. Honestly, not too much crazy going on in this deck. 3 Towers of Waters, I guess, is fine. I feel like a Vacuum would be better than that, but whatever. Oh, yeah, no, I feel like, yeah, with Arven. Arven's honestly kind of weird in the deck. I guess it does search out TM Devolution. It does search out Force Heal Stone as well, but, like, that's not really reliable. Like, you're not, I guess you could use it to search a Force Heal Stone. I do like the addition of the Psychic Energy to attack with Radiant Alex Dam. It's kind of fun. Let's see, what match would that help against? It could help again. I mean, obviously, like a single prize attacker is always nice. Um, it could help against. I don't know. It could help in like the mirror. I don't know. I don't know how good it is. It could help against Lawson as well. I don't know what I think about the Psychic Energy. That's a really fun addition, though. I feel like it's pretty cool. Well, I think we're going to be taking a look at another deck that's kind of like this, that or not like this, but that has like some wacky energy just kind of slotting in there. But yeah, I like this edition. You can get it with Retrieval and Earthen Vessel and Clara as well, so I guess it's not that hard to get. So yeah, pretty cool idea. Pretty normal stuff for the most part, though. Next, Iron Valiant Entei. This is actually a deck I've been playing recently. I will say, I think Double Turbo Energy would probably be better as a Rapid Strike. Maybe it's just how I play the deck, but I feel like attacking with Medicham V's second attack can certainly be really good sometimes. When Medicham V is a major part of your strategy. Obviously, Double Turbo Energy allows you to attack with Radiant Charizard easier. It can be used to retreat. I mean, it can just be attached to anything, which is nice, but I don't know. I do think a Rapid Strike Energy could be nice. Maybe even both be Rapid Strike. This is pretty much the list I've been running. I think Team Devolution. I don't run Team Devolution, but it's pretty solid. Can be super clutch at times. I feel like only one copy of Team Devolution is kind of sketchy because you might like research it away in which case you can't use it. But it's fine. And then I'd probably replace the Techno Raider with a Nest Ball. I don't know. But yeah, pretty solid, pretty generic list, honestly. But it's fine. I mean, Valiant Entei is a deck I've been playing some recently, and it's fun. It's one that I'd recommend you try it if you haven't tried out. It's not, I guess, it's not that cheap if you don't like have the cards. So next up we get a Zard list, pretty. It is running Minior. Minior a bit of a hot topic right now, but that's fine. Not too much crazy. Like there's some weird stuff. Vengeful Punch isn't crazy, but Tool Jammer. Honestly, what's Tool Jammer for right now? I'm not really sure. There are some like decent tools though. I guess it's up the TMs, which is pretty nice. Like Team Devolution, that wouldn't be fun for you. Pidgeot as well. I like Pidgeot Engine. I think that's my favorite engine. Nothing too crazy going on with the list. It's an Arven based list. With no TM, I would include it. I guess you don't need. I guess you can't really use the TM evolution in this list. You only have one Charmeleon. No Pidgeotto, so yeah, that's fine. Nothing crazy going on here. Next up, we got Cloth Electrode, or Cloth Hisuian Electrode V. This list looks pretty generic. I feel like Jirachi isn't necessary in the deck. Let's see, I'll upload someone I'm a fan of though, another YouTuber. Did he play against Lost Zone? He did win, so maybe it helped. Anyway, so yeah, Cloth Hisuian Electrode V is. I feel like Jirachi helps some. They lose to Iron Valiant with Medicham, so I don't know if it actually helped out that much. I do think, yeah, I don't think Jirachi is that useful in this deck. Like you don't have these like a ton of low HP targets or anything. Though I guess you are always weakening your Pokemon with your Spicy and Curry and your Among Us guy. Overall, yeah, pretty generic list. I don't play this like a ton, but it looks pretty normal. Um, the Three Town Store seems like a bit much, but maybe it's right. Yeah, Thornton's always fun. I think that's a solid inclusion in the list, but nothing too crazy here. Giratina Lost Zone now. And by the way, I'm going from biggest tournament to smallest tournament, so the bigger tournament results obviously reflect possibly better play, or better decks. So this is super generic. This is a generic Giratina Lost Zone. I do like the three waters, and I was dumb. Let's play two waters. I do not recommend that, as things will go badly, and you will probably never attack with Radiant Greninja like ever, because you need things to roll a certain very specific way. Um, yeah, only one boss to counter catcher. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's probably best. Um, and then three path is solid. Path is it's all right in the meta right now. It's annoying to deal with. It will help me at some deck. I mean, Giratina like Lost Zone's just so good. It's very arguably the best deck in the format. I personally wouldn't say it is, but it's up there. Snorlax, you got two Snorlax lists in this top eight. Let's see. They are both these are very similar lists. Actually, are they? They're not. I don't know why I said that. They're like not similar lists. The one runs Pidgeot EX, which honestly I think makes it so much more fun. I'll say that. I think without Pidgeot, the deck's like super boring. With Pidgeot, it's a little bit interesting. Um, Probably worse. I'd say it's worse with Pidgeot EX as well. It kind of causes you to not set up quite right. Only they cut this down to three Snorlax. Snorlax is like it's literally the most important card in the deck because it's the whole deck. It's like it's the main. It's not the main attackers. It's not an attacker, but it's like kind of like that. Crabominable is played in these lists is important. Mimikyu, honestly, I guess I cut so much from Mimikyu. I don't think Mimikyu's that good in this deck. I admittedly did play against this deck recently and lost because they had Mimikyu, but like barely. I feel like Snorlax would have caused me more issues. Only one error because it's kind of sketchy. Oh, well, it doesn't even. Yeah, that's kind of sketchy. I don't know. Nothing crazy going on in these lists. I do think like Luxurious Cape and Bravery Charm make it so the Minior isn't actually that big of a problem with like Penny. Um, you're not too worried. This list does run four Penny. They do. I'm assuming both run. No, this list only runs three counter catcher. I do think four counter catchers like better. Reduces Silene, two Silenes. I think Silene and Yelcher. I like this list more in terms of like being good. I do think Pokemon League HQ is solid. I would not run Beach Court. I know it has some value, but it's kind of sketchy. It means that like if they gust around your Snorlax, that they can retreat easier. But whatever. Overall, pretty normal Snorlax control list. As I said, it's a controversial deck, which is fine. It's an interesting deck, I guess. The concept's interesting. Not so fun to play against, but it's a good deck. The only deck to make this top cut twice. And then we got Miraidon, pretty boring stuff here as well. We do some UX coming in. I do think Zeraora is probably better. I don't know. You can go whatever way you want. Um, and then we got, I don't think anything crazy. 14 Lightning. Some lists run more. I think this is like, it's on the low end for what you wanna run, but you can run it and it's fine. I'll have live open. I gotta close that, or else my computer's gonna explode. That would be bad. Yeah. So we have pretty normal stuff. Iron Hands, but pretty whatever. Moving on to the next tournament. This is the other late night. I don't know why they run them at like the same time. It's very strange. If anyone knows why they do that, like they're not at quite the same time, but they're pretty much the same time. It could be like time zone stuff, but it's kind of weird. Um, so we got Gardevoir. This won the event. Pretty normal stuff. I don't know. I don't really care much about Gardevoir. Not gonna lie, it's just a whatever deck. Luxurious Cape Screamtail is here, which is fine. And not too much else going on to counter catch a one boss. Yeah, this deck like still loses hard to control. I'll say that. So yeah, don't play this deck if you want to beat control. But that's fine. Wait, do they just tie a random game? Yeah, whatever. Then we got a couple of Zard lists. Wait, how do you lose to Guardia as Zard? I mean, I know it's possible, but like it feels like you should. Um, This list is well, this is I guess this is normal. This is pretty straightforward, pretty streamlined. One counter catcher, three boss. That's high counts of boss. I like high counts of boss. I'd probably actually include a pal pad over it though. Um, yeah, pretty safe stuff here, pretty normal stuff. Except for Jirachi over Manaphy. I definitely think Manaphy is better than Jirachi. Is this the same list? This looks very similar to the list we looked at before. Oh, Rotom. I didn't talk about Rotom either. Rotom's pretty solid. Um, the Minion's also fine. If you want, like, presumably for Force Hailstone targets, I mean, they're good cards in their own right, though, as well. I don't think, honestly, I think Sylveon's about as good as Rotom. Obviously, Rotom can hit supporters, but Sylveon can get, like, guarantee you the item, which is super nice. So yeah, I think Sylveon's honestly better than Rotom, but it's up to personal preference. Almost no one's played Sylveon. Um, Sylveon V. This one runs Team Evolution, which is fine. I'm assuming this other one does not run any TMs. Yeah. And this is not like an Arven focused deck. I guess this is pretty different than the other one, but this one is Arven focused. You have Seal Stun, but honestly, Arven's not like back in this deck. Um, yeah, but both of them are like fine. It's pretty normal Charizard stuff. There's a lot of wiggle room there. We got some UV Max decks. Assuming they lost to Charizard. Yeah, they both lost to Charizard, unsurprisingly. In my opinion, UV Max is not a particularly good deck without. I mean, I don't think it's that good. Just in general. But I know some people really like it. We just see Turo scenario. Oh, don't play Avery and UV Max. Avery is not. Yeah, Avery can sometimes be bad for your opponent, but not super commonly. Um, in my opinion, I definitely don't. I'm not a fan of Avery. I'm an Avery hater. I've always kind of been Avery. I feel like it just like a draw. It just draw three. Um, it's just a draw three card. And like if you're not playing Demonia or like Hop or How, like don't play Avery. Like if you think those cards are garbage, then Avery is also not that much better. But anyway, we see four vacuum in both, three path. I do think four path is good. I know lists don't run four path, but I do think four path is good. We see box disaster, cleansing gloves, which is fine, I guess. These lists have essentially no way to. I guess that you can like Grabber, Zard. I don't know. Grabber's fine. Pretty whatever stuff. Yeah, it's Mew, you know what Mew does. I think Iono's good in the deck as well. They're both running it, and it's nice. It's not that much to say. Oh, how many switch do they run? Two switch and two switch. I feel like you still lose to control as well. Did they play against control or like it's like Snorlax? They did. This person beat it. What's this Snorlax list like? I don't know. Maybe they got unlucky with Misfortune Sisters, or they just like ran out of sauce. But I do, or they could have gotten like weird starts. But overall, I feel like I'm not a big fan of the deck, but I know some people really like it, which is fine. We got another. I'll take a look at this Miraidon list. Yeah, it's pretty boring, like I was expecting. Do you see double turbos though, which helps with Iron Hands. I guess helps with Mew. I don't know. I don't really know what double turbos in the deck. Um, I've seen it popping up in lists. That's fine. Next we got ourselves a Roaring Moon list. Oh, this is actually kind of fun. We see it's like super turbo, like streaming. It's get Glaring Moltres V with Energy Switch, which I kind of like. At this point, you probably talk about slotting in water energies as well to attack the Radiant Greninja, which I get why. It's not there. I do think the deck struggles in single prizers. Here we see it lose to Guardy. That's why you need more Pico, but you need like multiple cards kind of like that. We see Protective Goggles. Wow, the basic gets attached. There's no weakness. What was this weird deck they played against? Oh, it's Aegis Slash. Yeah. And they beat it. Then like they, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it struggles in single prizers though. Which aren't like super common, but they are played some. I don't know. I don't think Roaring Moon's that good right now. I don't think it's awful, but I don't know. The protective goggles is really interesting. I don't know if it's good, but I think it's interesting. And then I don't know. Nothing else crazy good. Penny's kind of interesting actually for like healing. I don't think Penny's that good though. I feel like you're gonna get one shotted. So yeah, I don't know, some kind of weird stuff going on here. Nothing super crazy though. Yeah. And then we got ourselves a look at a um, so let's look at a Goldango list. Running one water energy? Why do you run one water energy? Okay, I don't know why this is here. Like, is it? It's not for Manphy, is it? That seems like bad. And the grass is, I guess, for Scyther. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really make sense. I feel like you'd. I don't know. Does anyone know why this list runs non-metal energy? Like, there are reasons to run it sometimes, but in this list to me, it doesn't really make sense. Um, because like hitting 20 on a basic isn't obviously very good. It can do some things, but it can't do that much. I do think Scizor is super good though. Hey, but why is it run the grass on the water? To me, that doesn't make a ton of sense. I could get it if you're attacking the Green Ninja. I know some lists do that, but I don't know. If anyone knows why that is, it's kind of interesting. But it doesn't seem the best. You do cross switch for Pokestops, so kind of turbo-y. Overall, pretty normal other than these two energies. Actually, no, four workers like kind of bad, in my opinion. I mean, it's not that bad. I know some people like, and I know a lot of people don't play Iono and Goldango, but then they like brick and lose. So I think Iono is very arguably like good in Goldango because it helps you set up. But anyway, I hope. Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of lost with this one. We'll look at, I guess, these next three tournaments all over 150. Yeah. So this one has a big top cut. I'm just gonna look at top 8, and I'll look at top 16, I guess. I'll look at just decks that are kind of a bit more interesting, and I'll take a look at all the decks, but I'll kind of skim through them. So we got Mew. This is Fusion Mew. Are these? This one's also Fusion Mew. So Fusion Mew. Pretty normal stuff here. We see Jet. Jet's an interesting inclusion, kind of useful. Deoxys is fine, I guess. Um, yeah, pretty normal stuff there. Path in those lists. And then we got oh, it's Rubik. But anyway, so yeah, we got ourselves some pretty normal Mew stuff. Misfortune Sisters, actually, this is interesting. That's an interesting inclusion. Oh, I don't know exactly why that's there. Maybe it's there for Zard. Is that there for Zard? That's probably there for Zard, and then we'll see. They didn't do Zard. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what Misfortune is. If Rubik, if you're watching this, why do you play Misfortune specifically, or is it just there for general like disruption? Obviously, you can get removed switch. It's a good card, but that's interesting. With Underpath, like you can get rid of vacuums, which is annoying to deal with. Resurrect Path, one annoying to deal with. And obviously candies, that's always good to hit, but I don't know. Kind of interesting there. Some Lost Zone lists. So we got ourselves Lost Zone Giratina a bunch of times. So we got, let's see, we got close this. Pretty normal. I guess these do all run 3 water, which is good. 3, this one, the Jets, Jet's fine. I mean, Jet's pretty good in the deck. And then we see Path, pretty normal looking stuff here. These are like, oh, these are the same list. Okay. Um, and then let's see, nothing too crazy going on here. Actually all the lists are like super similar. Yeah, they're essentially all the same deck, which is kind of boring. But that's fine. You can do that. And then this is a pretty normal um Lost on list. It is running Raikou. Not all lists run Raikou now, but pretty normal stuff still. Yeah, obviously a bunch of really good cards. You can just like Reading Ninja, Cramorant, Sableye, Iron Hands, Raikou, Dragonite, all very solid. We do see Force Kill Stone. This list running 2, Pokestop, pretty like fast, pretty normal stuff though as well. And then we got ourselves. Wait a second. Was the person who won the person? Okay, I thought it was the person who won was their tournament, which is like super sketchy. They did play though. Presumably they didn't take prizes. I always find it kind of sketchy playing in your own tournaments, but whatever. We got Zard. This one was Rotom. No, Minior. No Minior again. And no Minior. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's a bit of an awkward matchup without Minior. Whoa, this list plays a lot of stuff. This is a Turbo, or this is a TM Arven list, so kind of fun there. We'd see a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of different, like, basics. Honestly, that's why the list is so long. Yeah, honestly, it like looks kind of crazy, but it's not actually that crazy. Wait, what V's this? This one's okay. Delphox Luminion. The most interesting parts are the V's. This one runs Luminion Rotom, so setup based V's. With Pidgeot, the other one runs Barrel. With TMs are usually running Barrel, and this one runs is pretty straightforward as well, running Zard, Pidgeot, and yeah, pretty normal stuff. Wait, how many candies do they run? I feel like you do have to. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, well with TM you don't need to run as many, but if you aren't running TM, you need four, I think. This will probably lose to like a TM. Marai. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is just Maridon. Okay, it just runs a 1/1 Flaffy. Oh, this is like I think Sage and Park ran like a list. That was kind of like this with like Peony. So you got some Peonies and 1/1 Flaffy, which is fine. And aggro, but then you do have super retro cover. Honestly, nothing crazy there. Arceus though, Arceus is a super underrated deck right now. This list running Toadstool Shaman. I think I saw this list. I didn't play it yet. I might run this list, but I didn't see here with the barrel as well. Path, it's Path Arceus, a very solid combo. And then Toadstool, like let's see, did that help against Lost Zone? I might have. What? Someone run Snorlax, Zadu, U2. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna bookmark this for later. That doesn't seem the best deck, but it seems funny. Anyway, getting back to this, you got both Toadstools. I don't think this Toadstool works as well, which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. That's fine. So yeah, it's just Arceus. And it's one of the better ways to play it. We got Guardy coming in here. It does run Minior, which is fair. I guess that's pretty good because this deck struggles a lot against Snorlax. Did it beat it? It did beat it. Nice. Arguably you could still lose to it, even if you are running Minior. Which would be a bit unfortunate. It's not super likely, but it is possible. But yeah, pretty normal stuff here. I mean, it doesn't run the Luxurious Cape. It does run Zacian, which is fine. I don't know. Pretty normal stuff there. And then we got an Anti-Iron Valiant deck again. This is whoa. This one's Moltres. That's fun. Oh, it's not actually that crazy. It does run the Rapid Strike. It runs some kind of weird counts of stuff, but overall it's nothing too crazy. Next turn, we got ourselves some more string cheese. This tournament have a top cut. It did not. Okay. So I won't look at this one. Actually, yeah, I will look at this one. I'll just look at top 8. Because I saw this. Yeah, this deck list looks super cool. Oh wait, these are like the same list. Is this the same person? No. This is Joe Creed. He's someone I knew. I think it's the same Joe Creed. Oh, what? Why are these like Goldango lists so crazy? Okay. So this is Palkia Goldango. You got Palkia V-Star and Goldango. I don't even like know what's happening in these decks. They're so crazy. Because you get yourselves, and they're completely different as well. But you got Palkia to accelerate to Radiant Greninja and attack with Palkia. So you have this like bigger Pokemon, and you can like hit, and you can hit more without needing like 20 energy. And then you obviously have energy to attack with Goldango. It's weird. You can do like the Pokestop, and so you can do the Cross Arch Canceling Clone and Radiant Greninja play, which is super cool. So this runs like Melanie. Wow, this is like super fun. Tell me if you want me to play Goldango Palkia. Goldango Palkia looks super cool. Yeah, I'll bookmark these. No, let's not save it. Let's bookmark. And then yeah, pretty cool stuff here. Wow, super fun. This is showing 3 Earth and Vessel versus just one pretty big difference. But yeah. Also one Pokestop, one Pokegear, not my favorite, but whatever. And then this other list runs when Sassoon. Oh, this isn't that crazy. It's just different. When Sassoon Basket Legion, and it does run Fog Crystal. It's something we've seen before with Iridas, with Mewtwo, Radiant Greninja, Manaphy, and then the Basket Legion. Line. This is very solid. Hisuian Basket and Gather the Crew, pretty nice. I do think Scizor's really good in the deck as well. We see Letter of Encouragement instead of Earthen Vessel, kind of interesting. I guess it can be really good. We have Giratina, Lost Zone as well. Sorry, Professor Poke, I'm leaving you off this list. So yeah, pretty normal stuff here, it looks like. So not too much to talk about there. We got Snorlax a couple of times, or is it just one? No, it's 2. So 2 more Snorlax lists. These look pretty generic. anything interesting going on here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, pretty normal Snorlax stuff here. So a little boring, but that's fine, I guess. We got Mew. We got a few Mew lists, which is fine, I guess. Mew Meloetta running Excelgor now. Did they beat the decks that they're supposed to beat with Excelgor? They just like ran against these like crazy Goldengo lists and just kind of got rolled. You are now known as String Cheese, man. I guess they didn't find any of those like Grass Week decks. I don't know if Excelgor actually works, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, pretty normal stuff here though. Next up we got a couple of colorless builds. Which have again pretty normal stuff, nothing too crazy. We don't see Grabber in this list, which is fine. We see Hammers, yo. I don't know. I haven't seen Hammers in a while, so I'm kind of excited to see it. But I'm certainly happy that they're not really being played either. We got Double Box. I guess that's kind of normal with TM Devolution. Nothing crazy here. Team Devolution helps against Zard, which is nice. Then we see Urshifu Inteleon again, coming in both these events. It's honestly a super solid deck right now. It's like it's probably the best spread deck. I mean, it's kind of weird. It depends what you call a spread deck, but wait, there's another Remoraid? What? I forgot about this, and it has more HP. I guess it's better because like you're not gonna search out a Remoraid with an Octillery because like why do you ever do that? This is actually the better Remoraid. I didn't realize that, but yeah, that is the thing. So that's actually a big deal. Obviously, it depends exactly what you're running, but generally it is better. I don't think there's a reason why other decks aren't playing it. Other than that, I didn't realize. I guess I kind of knew it existed, but I never thought about it. We do see the Psychic Energy coming back for Radiant Alakazam. Aside from that, again, pretty normal stuff. Yeah, these lists look essentially identical. So yeah, pretty cool stuff going on here. The Psychic and the new Remoraid, though I didn't know about that. And then here we see another Miraidon list, and yeah, no Miraidon here. So yeah, pretty boring. Then we see Roaring Moon as well, and Iron Valiant Entei. I'll take a look at these two lists, and that's it. For this week. Whoa. Okay, we'll come back to that one. What? These lists are both spicy. Okay, we'll look at the less spicy list first. Uh-oh, I rolled over my cord from my headset. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Yeah, so we got Morpeko, we got Gleam Moltres, we got 4 Energy Switch, and then we got Iron Hands. Iron Hands EX coming in with Ampy very much, and Arm Press, which you can use. So you can accelerate and you can like energy switch over. Wow, this is crazy. This seems really fun. It seems kind of bad as well. Bookmark this again though. It's like some people are doing some crazy stuff in decks right now. Yeah, I'm super excited to see like if this deck's actually good. Yeah, wow. This is I guess actually not that crazy. It's mostly just regular Roaring Moon, but then you just have Iron Hands in there, which is just super fun. I guess you can like silence Vitality to Roaring Moons, and then you can like move the energies off onto Iron Hands, so you can actually do Arm Press if you need to. Possibly you could prize and lightning things go wrong, but yeah. And then we see this list is mostly normal Iron Valiant, except it doesn't run Vendichamp, which is pretty crazy. Arguably a very important part of the deck, but it does like take up space and is not the most consistent. And then we see it replaced with Oricorio. Oricorio is a spread-based stacker, placing 5 damage cards on your opponent's Pokemon anyway. Like, also, I was gonna say it's tanky. It's not really tanky, but overall, pretty fun stuff. Like, fun idea there. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun with TM Devolution as well. So you're more lenient into spread without leaning into Medicham. Kind of fun. We see Bravery Charm as well. Nice card. And Gift Energy when you draw to 7. Just a good special energy all in all. Yeah, overall some super sick stuff going on here. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing, liking the video, all that good stuff. And tell me which of these decks you most want me to play, because I'm definitely looking forward to playing some of these decks. They look really cool. But I hope, as I said, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you did, because that helps out so much. And you can always undo it. It's free. It's just good. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm excited to see you next video.